Hello and welcome to this demonstration of Moonsinger's Spellbook. This is a dice roll application which is meant to be used with Dungeons and Dragons and other kinds of tabletop role-playing games. If you need any information, I've added a brief description of what this is along with links that showcase how this game is played in real life. This is meant for the virtual rolling of dice. So this emulates the 20-sided dice that is used in Dungeons and Dragons. So here we can add a modifier or and roll the dice. So you can either clicking here or here. I've actually added the keyboard event handlers as well, so you can tap on the plus or minus buttons and roll the dice using shift and space button combinations. Here we have the result of 8, which is the result of the roll itself having the number of 5, meaning if you throw a 20-sided dice, the result was 5 plus 3 is 8. Here we can see all the history of rolls that were made in this application. We have modifiers. In addition to this particular modifier, we can have disadvantage or advantage. Advantage means you roll twice and get the higher one, and disadvantage is you roll twice and get the lower value. So to demonstrate that, advantage. So here we see 2 dice were rolled. One was 14 and 5. The underlined value here it is the selected value. 14 plus 3 is 17. We have all the rolls, and if you hover over it, we have the timestamp. So certain players will be curious of their statistics, how much of their rolls were bad, how much were good. So here we have some statistics. I've got 12 out of 21 rolls over the value 10. No critical failures, meaning no natural ones, and 14.3 natural 20s. Right now, this whole application works using the browser's local storage. So everything here is stored in the browser itself. So there's no way to maintain these dice rolls across the devices. But I do have plans on adding in user authentication and user account management, where we can sync the roles across all kinds of devices if provided the same account is used. So if you clear it out, it will either clearing from here or resetting the browser's history or the storage. These will be gone. I've added more information regarding this application and how it was built, along with my own information here. The goal, I have already gone over the what is Dungeons and Dragons. I don't want to go too much into detail regarding that, otherwise this video can easily go over an hour. The goal is that there are multiple platforms that people use to play Dungeons and Dragons online. D&D Beyond and Roll20, name a few. I wanted to try my own hand at this, and right now this Dungeons and Dragons hobby isn't very well known in Sri Lanka, where I live. So I want to hopefully introduce people into this using this my own web application. So here are the tools I've used. These will probably only make sense to someone who's already have experience with front-end development. Just noticed that I have a spelling mistake. I'll probably fix that after I record this video. These are the audio attributions. These are all the sound clips I've used from a free sound library. It's a website. Some require attribution license here, so here we are. Right now, the app itself is usable, but to give all the necessary features, I'll need the dice vault as well. This is a 20-sided dice. We have multiple dice that require rolling during a game of Dungeons and Dragons. This is a D20. We have a D4, 6, 8, and 12, if memory serves. So I'll be doing that, and once that is added into this web application, I'll move on to adding the user management. Uh, then probably add the capacity to create or join games or tables, as it were, where you see the players will be able to see new roles being made by other team members, updating in real time. So that's the plan for now. And talking about the design itself, I chose this color scheme and the look and feel because most Dungeons and Dragons adventures start off with the bunch of heroes gathered around in a tavern around a table. So this is meant to have that same familiar look and feel for those who are familiar with Dungeons and Dragons. So we have floorboards of a tavern or like a rickety table, and I've gone with gold and bronze to make it feel like the coins that the adventurers would get in their travels and adventures. And these are meant to be like a fireplace, lanterns or candles, like a dim golden glow. And even below we have some moving shadows. All of this is done with CSS. This is the only exception is the D20. This I made with Figma. Everything else is CSS, including the pattern you see behind it. It's a it's a bunch of rectangles, and I've added like prime numbers to the repetition. So no plank of wood looks the same because there's repeating values don't coincide, no, overlap. Yeah, you get the point. And even now, even the shadows below, these are actually rectangles that rise and fall in height. And I just added the blur effect on them and just made them move from left to right infinitely. Right. So, oh, and I also made optimized this for mobile views as well. Unfortunately, some of the animations don't look as smooth as they do on a computer. I'll have to look into that at a later point. It looks okay in a high-end phone or a computer, the desktop PC or a laptop. But in older phones, these animations don't look as smooth. Anyway, this is it for now. I'll leave a link to this deployed website in this post or video wherever you see this. I encourage you to take a look and let me know if you have any input regarding this, how to improve this. And keep an eye out for the dice vault that I'll work on next. Thank you for taking the time to join this demo session, and take care. I'll see you in the next update.